In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power. Green Lantern's light! Yeah, that's me, Hal Jordan. Ought to see a human in the Green Lantern Corps. I get that. I am a bit of a minority among space beings. Surprising, I know. Not a lot of extraterrestrial beings bother with my, admittedly, ugly species. If I'm being fully blunt, if you knew the Green Lantern Corps, you'd see that they have the exact same goals as any good-natured human does. No difference there. As vast as the galaxy is, there are dangers in it just as. Me and the Green Lantern Corps keep them down as much as they keep coming. I'm damn proud of that. Now, can most humans do what I do? Nope. Especially since my job is bigger than I described. There's a much bigger responsibility that goes with it. And that is to never lose my will. Will is what the Green Lantern Corps represents. Honestly, it's been a trait of mine my whole life, since childhood. My father was killed in a plane accident while working as a test pilot. Should have scared me off from flying as a kid. But it only motivated me to carry on his legacy and become a pilot myself eventually. For a while, I thought I'd lead this life with my sweet Carol. I missed her. To say my life would change would be an understatement. And it all changed when Abin Sur, a Green Lantern on the brink of death, found me. Keep in mind, he was a high-ranking Lantern. He gave me his ring that was about to come off as soon as he died. He trusted me enough with it. He saw something in me. The will to carry on with my goals despite knowing the risks. And let me tell you, never bending gets you many places. When I became a Lantern, although I didn't have much of a choice, I certainly wasn't a professional on day one. It took so much brutal training from Kilowog, and mentorship, I should say, from Sinestro. Training didn't just stop on Oa. Oh no. I was honing my skills back on Earth as well. This job is on all planets. I know that now. Despite knowing that, I've neglected parts of my life on Earth. That is something I will make right. Right now, I've got one hell of a story to tell you. Something that challenged my will. Broke it at first, but made it stronger. And it all starts with one guy who I mentioned earlier. Sinestro. Hey, how are you? I'm alright. Considering we just got off of a war. Yeah. How's Sinestro? Sinestro's alright. I think he's back on his home planet, Korugar. He's been there for a few months, actually. Or maybe it's been a year. Wow, he's been gone a long time. He's been doing a lot of work behind the scenes, however. And he's helped this Corps tremendously. Why do you ask? Really? Who's telling you this? I never imagined Sinestro would go that far. Sure, he's a bit of a hard ass, but I never would have expected him to become a cruel dictator. I'll definitely investigate it. If the people of Korugar or any other planet are suffering, our responsibility is to intervene, especially with Sinestro of all people, destroying everything this Corps holds sacred. I'll get testimonies from everyone. The entire Corps will. I'll bring this to their attention. Everything's under control. No problem. I appreciate the call. So, what if the people of Korugar said, "He's a dictator. I've seen it for myself. He punishes all criticism. Has political prisoners. He'll have guards torturing them. Even himself at times. Whatever can be done. He can't run this planet anymore." We have all those reports. And we will make sure to keep them all anonymous. Especially you, Senator. And we thank you for giving us this information. You can tell Sinestro he'll be called to trial. No! He can't know I was talking to you. Just say you were working one day and you got a whole barrage of complaints from people. And of course, keep them anonymous. We even have proof of his brutal regime as well. The Lanterns all know. We will be sure you're safe. Everyone. Sound good?
Sinestro, your slaves are creating more infrastructure on this planet again. I'll get back to the fields to control them.
Senator, why have the Guardians called me to stand trial? Sinestro, I have incriminating reports from many Korugarians who are unsatisfied with your rule. Incriminating reports? And whose voices make these claims? After all I've served, don't you find these reports a little ungrateful? I am eternally grateful for you, Sinestro. Surely in the position I saw befitting of you, a position you serve in quite well, I must say, you would have good word of me. You would have no ill will against me. No plans to usurp me. How I thought you'd heed the consequences of treason. How very disappointing, Senator. I would never dream of double-crossing you. Only those handful of citizens who went complaining to the Green Lanterns. That's how the Guardians know. Is that so? Yes, I swear.
I would never go against you. You must believe me.
Don't be so fragile. I know your loyalty is well placed.
You and I both know you could never overtake me.
Just one attempt from a little bug such as yourself would be a fatal error. You are wiser than that.
Okay. I respect you enough to even tell you this. And I only heard the reports. But I was talking to the Green Lanterns. Hal Jordan. I had to. I'm Senator. You must understand, surely. You hired me. I will also do what's in Korugar's best interests. If not, why am I even here?
Constricted, you reveal the truth. Very bold. Well, nonetheless, I shall attend this trial, with nothing to be guilty of. Nothing that I feel any remorse for. Though I must leave you with this. Boldness is sacrifice. You have made the ultimate one for Korugar. That won't be swept under. I thank you for your service. You have served well.
Thaal Sinestro, Green Lantern of Sector 1417. Are you present at this trial?
Yes. I am present at this trial.
Your regime on Korugar has been subject to controversy surrounding its law enforcement policies. You state that fear is the crux of them all. It would please us if you had any explanations on this.
The Green Lantern Corps has always stood for willpower. That I will never minimize. And it has aided us well in many conflicts throughout our history. The universe is better with it. If you know this history, you should know about the history of my home planet, Korugar, and all of the trials and tribulations it has been through, and how I held it together in its times of crisis. Willpower is the staple of our core. Willpower cannot stop all persistent enemies. That is why I ran Korugar by fear, and let every living being in the universe know. Korugar and the Green Lantern Corps were very much aligned. We can defeat threats. And with fear, we can also deter them. And besides, from how the Korugarians have dealt with enemies in the past, especially under my rule, the fearful ones perform quite skittishly in battle. So they're easy cannon fodder.
While we could collectively understand your motivations, civilians have been living fearfully for years on end because of you. With that said, and the reports made by Hal Jordan and other Lanterns who have witnessed the brutality on Korugar, we have to consider everything in your government to fall under a fascist dictatorship. You have disgraced your position as Green Lantern and have been expelled from your position in our corps. You are now also being impeached as ruler of Korugar, with Katma Toy taking your place. And finally, You are being banished to the antimatter universe, where you shall stay for the rest of your life.
A dictatorship. A dictatorship!
We have asked many civilians on Korugar their opinion, and they have agreed, but are afraid to do so publicly.
They can't speak at this trial? So no one can attest to how my leadership helped Korugar? If you knew a sliver of my efforts, you'd know Korugar will crumble without me! A child cannot run my planet! I know the interests of my people better than anyone in this room!
Take him away now.
Who enters the antimatter universe? Banished, are you? Who are you, and what might be your grievances?
Who is this entity that I speak with?
You must be a Korugarian.
I am Thaal Sinestro, Green Lantern of Sector 1417. Or I was, until I was banished from my core. Korugar is my home planet, as it is rightfully mine. I am the only one who can rule it. I was the only one in that core who knew how to best run Korugar. Willpower's not enough alone. A little fear could be implemented. Fear that could run through our enemies. I was the most respected of all the Lanterns. Until Hal Jordan came along. When this Earthman came along, he was the first Earthman in a while. I only trained him out of obligation, given my former position. However, this Earthman has gotten all too comfortable. He was the one that reported Korugar incriminating my rule, with his audacity to get involved in affairs the likes of which he has no comprehension of.
Who says you can't run your own core? Who says fear can't run throughout the universe? I revel in it. For I am the entity, Parallax. Throughout this universe, I spread fear. And I will help you utilize it. I'll power your core if you let me in. Not only will you have a new core if I'm let in, but I will also possess that little Earthman. The Earthman in green, isn't it? He's prime for the taking. No mortal man knows fear like galactic fear. And fear makes the Green Lanterns weaker. How will you go about doing this? I won't tell you what I'll do. It's a surprise. So, do we have a deal?
Interesting proposition. Is that a yellow lantern ring? Wait a minute. I see someone about to take it. Yes, yes. Fear will be known. In blackest day, in brightest night, beware your fears made into light. Let those who try to stop what's right burn like my power, Sinestro's might! Sinestro was the highest-ranking lantern who let the power get to his head. The moment he was exiled, the Green Lantern Corps moved on from there. We prevailed with the use of our willpower. Little did I know, something else would happen. That was much more than I bargained for. Want to play hardball, eh? I'll oblige. Yellow. This guy's dedicated to killing a Green Lantern.
Hal Jordan, Green Lantern of Sector 2814, you have described 2 yellow lanterns, if I'm correct. Did you get a glance at their rings?
Though they had similar ring powers, I'm telling the truth. Though I barely got a good look at them before they went berserk.
If there were only 2 that you defeated with relative ease, this is not really a matter that should be of concern to us.
We would be remiss to underestimate something like this, however. Small occurrences can lead to wars. We, of all individuals in the galaxy, should know this.
Gunthid, what must you believe could be the threat to a whole corpse from just 2 feral beings?
You're full of shit.
Do not use earthly profanities in our presence.
We could face another disaster between us. Unless we take some action. Something.
I will not entertain this any further. We have no verification of your claims. Until we do, then we'll consider action.
Consider? You're not sure or something? What proof do you want?
You did say they were in yellow, did you? Yellow is the color that personifies and invokes fear within the universe. We all know the entity behind that.
You must never speak the creature's name.
Don't mind Appa. Why don't I send some lanterns out there for a detailed search? I'll just wait for him to turn his back.
I appreciate it. We can't have another crisis in our Corps.
I concur. What members of the Corps shall I send out?
You're taking commands from me. Alright then. I'd get Kilowog, Tamaray. Those are my 2 suggestions. I'm sure they'd get a kick out of the idea of a new rogue lantern corps. They'd want to shut it down immediately.
Very well then. I'll be on my way.
How is everything down there?
Hal Jordan, I have 50 lanterns who have been out searching for any signs of more hostile lanterns. We haven't found anything concrete, but we just feel something odd.
Odd? How odd?
We feel as if we're being watched by something.
Really? Well, just keep composed.
We are, but we just can't help but get a nervous aura through inside us.
I don't feel anything like that here. That's pretty weird. Ganthet? Ganthet! How did it disconnect?
The fear I spread has weakened you.
What is that? I'll stick around just in case we're going to play games.
Do you desire to know what I have in store for this universe? Those 2 yellow lanterns you came across were awfully peculiar, don't you find?
Let me guess. You're their Grand Master.
More of their motivation. What do I personify could also be the question.
What kind of core are they exactly?
Nothing you would understand at face value.
How will I understand then?
I'll give you some perspective.
This Lantern Corps will know fear.
Hal Jordan? Is all well with you?
This Lantern Corps needs new management.
I beg your pardon?
To make way for a new leader, you must be eliminated. It's time for this Corps to represent something else.
Jordan! You are talking nonsense! You are clearly under the possession of some other force.
This is no possession I'm under. This is the evolution of our Corps. First, I need to be rid of the weak links.
Even if you wanted to terminate me, the Green Lantern rings cannot be used for lethal force!
I'm using yellow.
Hal Jordan, what are you doing? Jordan, this is not you. Someone else is inside you and is twisting your very mind.
Ganthet! You want your precious Green Lantern Corps back? Come out and face me. You can get your final look at their corpses before you die by my hand.
Where am I? Ganthet, is that you?
It is me. Do you recall anything? What Parallax did?
Parallax. Was it the entity?
Yes. Do you remember?
He went inside me. Oh, Christ. I killed every Guardian and Lantern. I remember stabbing them and them all burning. I remember their blood all over me. It was warm. I felt different.
The creature has been removed from your mind and soul. This was no fault of yours, I assure you.
What does that matter? I murdered thousands, ruined families, destroyed an organization. I should have done more. I should have done more to take control. I should have done something to fight the creature off. I let Parallax terrorize the galaxy.
What do you mean? Parallax has clearly grown more powerful, but hid behind your body for his reign of terror, and refused to show his true form like a coward, then calls himself the personification of fear.
Still, how does that undo anything I did? If they get revived, how will they forgive me?
I have recovered the corpses, and will revive them through the central battery. They will know who possessed you, and you will show your change through your actions.
I know none of this will be a walk in the park, but it's all about willpower.
That is precisely the point. By the way, I have been notified by the surviving lanterns that the yellow lanterns are fueled by fear. They are led by Sinestro.
Parallax was yellow. Maybe Sinestro and it were in cahoots. Wherever Sinestro is, I'll pound that monster into the ground.
It is evidently clear to be the case. Now, I imagine you need time to process everything. I will leave you be. I look forward to your arrival.
Likewise.
Since that day I went into that alley, nothing in my life has been normal, to say the very least. I don't mean that as a bad thing. What seemed to be a fictional occurrence turned out to be something with a greater purpose. My purpose is something I've struggled with for a while. When that little blue man showed up in front of me with that floating ring, I thought to myself, why me, of all individuals in the world? I sure as hell was no Rocky Balboa. Over time, I found my inner willpower and managed to become a highly ranked lantern. These events, all in all, were straight from the comics that I illustrate. Pretty ironic.
Kyle Rayner, you have been chosen to be the next Green Lantern. The traits that you hold make you worthy enough to be a part of the Green Lantern Corps that represents willpower.
What the hell is happening here? Flattering? One thing. Want to tell me who you are exactly?
I am Ganthet, one of the Guardians of the Universe. We are the ones that founded the organization of law enforcement in the galaxy.
So basically I'm being hired to be a space police officer.
The ring chose you because you have something worthy to bring to our corps. You will also be replacing the last human lantern we had, who went off the deep end.
I mean, I can't be too skeptical. This ain't something you see every day, let me tell you.
There is no skepticism to be had. I know this might seem strange, but I assure you that your duty you will serve will do more than you can imagine.
Damn right.
So, Hal murdered everyone in the Corps.
Mostly. Only a few survived. I have a way to bring them back.
Really? How?
Well, I went to all of the sectors when the coast was clear. I took all of the bodies of all who served, put them all in this lantern you see. This is the central power battery of Oa. This is where each ring came from. We, the Guardians, developed it, as we did with all Oan technical crafts. The bodies in there will all be revived at some point soon. It will take a while to give these thousands of lanterns their souls back. As for you, I'm sure your training has been enlightening.
I learned that I can't always rely on my ring for combat. I've gotten better at martial arts.
That is pleasing to hear. With the lanterns back, I will also be reunited with my fellow Guardians, especially my beloved Sade.
Sade?
She is one Guardian that I've been smitten with love by. Our relationship has been penalized as the Code of the Guardians forbids intimate relationships like me and Sade's.
Ah, man. Well, I wish you and Sade happiness.
I am grateful for your wishes. We will have to be removed from our occupations, but it is a loss worth taking. We both agreed on that.
So, Hal Jordan, you did say he's back to normal.
It will take a lot of recovery. However, I know Hal Jordan. He will persevere.
I'm sure. This core does represent willpower, doesn't it?
You would be correct.
As for Sinestro?
He is a danger to many in this galaxy. But fear is an emotion that is ultimately overcome. Willpower is something used to face fear.
Hello, Ganthet.
You are the reason why Hal Jordan has gone off the deep end. If you think you will get away with this, you are sorely mistaken.
A lone guardian, with an awful lot of diplomacy on him. Admirable.
For your information, the Lantern Corps have been revived. Your little toy has worn out its use.
Even so, it won't make much of a difference. If Hal Jordan under Parallax's influence slaughtered everyone in that core, I will do it in an instant. My power is far beyond what it ever was when I was a Green Lantern.
There is someone new taking Jordan's place.
Me. Name's Kyle Rayner.
Kyle Rayner, very noble of you to take on a murderer's mantle.
I'm here to finish this. For Hal.
Okay then, let's not waste any more time.
What? The uniform fits. The ring fits better. Always did. A circle of never-ending light. Symbol of renewed life. It's no mistake they were chosen to represent the power of the Green Lantern Corps. Get the hell away from them. When I was recruited, I was told, Do not challenge those more powerful than you. Damn. That felt good. He's lecturing me, like always. But I can't hear him. Sinestro isn't close enough for my ring to translate. Not yet. Ring, power check.
Power level, 99.4%.
I don't hear any voices. Nothing inside screaming you cannot do this, or telling me to go and find myself. No more soul-searching road trips. I'm Hal Jordan. Man, pilot, Green Lantern. My tendons tighten across my fist. Every nerve in my forearm lights up as my ring pulsates. I clear my head and concentrate. My Emerald Girl is waiting for me, throttling like an F-16.
Ugh, you took the oath too seriously.
You abandoned it. I strap in and let her fly. I prep the ring. The star seems so big again. Space all-encompassing. Get ready for another spin. The oath abandoned me.
You all did. When you ripped Korugar from my hands, you left it in chaos, under the care of a naive child. Katmatui could not replace me. No one can replace me! Korugar's true protector will have his justice!
Justice? You wanted vengeance against me and the Corps. I don't believe in vengeance.
But you were vengeance. Pure vengeance. And you are a murderer. I made you a murderer, Hal Jordan.
Sinestro wants complete control over everything and everybody. And what Sinestro can't control, he destroys. It was his mission from the very beginning.
Ferris wants this one precise, Jordan. We're about robust trajectory tracking today, not split-S maneuvers.
I was just loosening up. Copy that, Tower. Hey, I've got a signal. What's going on over here? Green Lantern of Sector 2814. You are wasting time. What are you doing? Who the hell are you? I am Sinestro, Green Lantern of Sector 1417. Is that supposed to impress me? Ring?
Sector 1417, the most orderly sector in all the universe.
And I am the greatest Green Lantern. The Guardians have deemed you worthy enough to continue your training with me. Only a select few have been as honored. Stel, Arcus, Chamuk, Kentu. And who's going to shell out the $20 million for that jet? I don't see any pockets. I say to you as a superior officer, never challenge those more powerful than you. Ah, yeah. That's not gonna work for me. It never did. But whatever Parallax pushed me to do, it was still my hand that did it. He got me from the inside. I was cocky, overconfident, should have been able to fight it off. I'm stronger than the impurity. I have to be. I will be. Thaal held the torch when no one else did. When no one else could. Rayner is a fool. No. You will respect him.
I will slice the creature's chest open and rip out his useless heart.
I crush Sinestro's wrist. Keep the pressure on. Pain keeps his willpower off balance. Usually.
Jordan!
His ring cracks. Reality bends. I push harder. It finally shatters. His power. Just flying embers floating back into the spectrum.
Is he dead?
Ring.
Negative.
Suspect escaped to an extra-dimensional vortex. The antimatter universe. It's where he was first banished. Where his ring was forged. Tracking him now will be impossible, let alone accessing. What? The bastard's still laughing. Can't worry about that. We're not done. But first, let's do this right. Hal Jordan.
Guile Rayner. I only wanted to help.
Which is why the ring picked you. Parallax is loose on Earth. But Oliver
is alive. Martian Manhunter and the others are awake. Made sure they were okay, then I followed your trail.
Come on then, Kyle. Duty calls.
Wait. You already know I'm not like the other lanterns, Jordan. I'm not a guy that can overcome great fear or whatever.
Fighting from one end of the universe to the other? Risking your life to help someone who everyone else wrote off? Facing Sinestro one-on-one and living to talk about it? What do you think you've been doing, Kyle? Hiding under your drawing board? I looked at Kyle, and what I immediately understood was that he was not only a good contribution to the Green Lantern Corps, a worthy one, most importantly. Even with my amazement in him and the fact that he was willing to help me, I still knew that I had owed a grave apology to everyone. For what, you may ask? Well, I might have been possessed, but maybe I owed that apology for losing my will to fight it off. However, here's what I also know. That even if Parallax can't vanish for good, we can manage our fear, and we have many other Corps like the Blue, representing hope on our side. Since the rest of the Corps were revived, we've gotten many new recruits that Kilowog can scare. Glad to have him back. I'm glad to have my sector back. It's good to see yet another human lantern in the Corps. I can't wait for Kyle to meet Guy and John. And, sweet Carol. She'll be as glad to see me as I'll be with her. I know I've been pretty distant from her. With challenges my way as a result of Parallax's possession of me. I'll get through them all. I have the will to do so.